Yeah, my opinion, this looks like a salary shed to me. And they're going to have a busy summer and trying to put a team together that they're going to be able to compete on a major scale coming next year. That was my opinion about this trade. As far as Trae Young go, I think it's time for them to have a serious conversation, sit down and get on the same page. Like, look, y'all got to put some real pieces around me and give me an opportunity to be in a position of some of these other star guys. Outside of DeJounte Murray, who have the Hawks pair with Trae to give him an opportunity to compete. We know at this time in the league, you got to have a couple of stars, or you got to make some. One or the other. And they were doing that with Jalen Johnson. Now he's hurt. So now we have some things that we got to patch up. We got some things that we got to figure out, So are they giving Trae Young a fair opportunity to win? It feels like every chance that they get, it's Trae Young defending himself against media, against trade talks, against not being an all-star. He's always defending himself alone. Put some real pieces around him. Put some real all-star level guys around him. Let's see what we get out of it. And going into year 8, year 9, I don't know which one of the two it is that he's going into, but I think it's time for him and ownership to have a serious conversation where they're going to go moving forward, because I don't want to see Trae Young be in one of these situations where he's so loyal to a city and an organization that's not necessarily putting him in a position to be a winner or to be mentioned with the rest of these guys. Like, you see what Jalen Brunson has been able to do by changing scenarios. Even Luka Doncic. Like, Luka Doncic went from a good situation to a better situation for Luka Doncic. You pair him up with LeBron James. You pair him up with Kyrie Irving. Then, you've paired him up with these different guys outside of DeJounte Murray, who have the Atlanta Hawks giving Trae Young an opportunity to play and build with. So I think this is the summer where we see some changes one way or another, whether he stays and they put some real talent around him, or it's time to cut the cord and allow him to go somewhere else.
Chandler, you agree?
I do. And Trae, by the way, he plays, man. He plays and he produces, and he always puts up 20 to 25 a game. He's always averaging double-digit assists. I think people sleep on Trae Young. And I think early on there was questions about certain things with his career, his personality, but he's kind of answered all those. And he's checked all the boxes of being a good dude, being a professional. And if you're the Hawks right now, you make this move for DeAndre Hunter, and the world knows that the Cavs got better, and you just kind of made a lateral move for yourself. And they got a lot back. Karis LeVert's a great player. Love Georgie. When you look at their roster, they do have a lot of talent, but they have kind of up-and-coming guys that aren't ready to compete for a championship right now. The Jalen Johnsons, the Dyson Daniels, the Okongwu has been unbelievable this season. But like Lou said, they're missing that other star to pair with the star that they've had the whole time, Trae Young, and they've yet to do that. So I do feel like it's just kind of run its course here. I'd love to see him somewhere else because, again, I agree with Lou. You put Jalen Brunson on the Knicks, all of a sudden he is talked about as an elite top player in the NBA. I truly think Trae Young is that good where you give him a fresh start, you put him in the right situation with the right teammates. We're now talking about Trae Young again, like a top 3, top 5 point guard, and finally put some respect on his name that we did when he first came into the league.
It is crazy. One day we'll have to get into psychology of like the LeVert and Yang yesterday. Your team's 41 and what 9? You're top of the Eastern Conference, and the next thing you know, you're not there. That's gotta suck. That's gotta suck. I don't care who you are, business or not. That's tough. Was he sad, by the way, Chandler? Was he depressed? Was he wasn't. His feelings like.
I first texted him. I said, "You just hate to see it." He said, "Sniper man down, coach."
Oh man, that's such a bummer.
You know what? Maybe he gets more opportunity though. Maybe he plays more.
Hey, Will Chandler, I reached out to Terrence Mann yesterday. I had a conversation with him, like, hey, if you need anything in the city, I'm an ally. That's one of my little brothers. I'm extending the same thing to my man G-Wagon. If you need anything in the city outside of Lemon Pepper Wings, I got you, my brother. I can make your stay a lot more worthwhile.
I'll put you guys in a group chat after the show.
I love this. A little therapy session. All right, we got to talk a little bit about the winners and losers.